we'll start, so let's get on with the show, shall we? I put up a total of 3 different polls. The first poll, I asked if you guys wanted me to redub old content. You guys said yes, and, that's the one that won. The next thing I asked you guys if you wanted me to put it all into one big video together or to split it up in 2. A majority of you guys said yes, so we're doing that. And on top of that, the last poll I put out for you guys was, do you want to see a preview of what I'm doing behind the scenes? Just so that way you get a taste of what's to come and, you got something to fill in the time. And you guys said yes. So for those that don't want any spoilers, please do not watch this video. This will contain some spoilers and some scenes that definitely 100% were not included in the original comic dub. And I would like to also clarify that these scenes you're about to watch are still in the works. What I mean by that is there's no music in the background. The audio hasn't been fixed to the point where you can't hear the background noises so well. But it will do for what I want to show you guys. So, obviously you can tell which series I chose to do first. That was the Underfell comic series by the Pink Nikos. In total there's 21 videos in that playlist, and of the 21 I have completed 10 of them. And I'm going to show you some new scenes that were added in, or just some new changes. And I will discuss with you what exactly the changes are and get your feedback. Now, that being said, the original playlist had me and AnnoyNext doing the voices. AnnoyNext voiced Underfell Sans and Mettaton. In this one, you're not going to hear the changes for Underfell Sans or the changes for Mettaton just yet, but you will hear some other characters. Now, I will confirm that I did rewatch the playlist and wrote down all the things I didn't like about what I did. But keep in mind, that playlist is over 7 years old. And I joined YouTube in 2014. So it was only 3 years into my channel and just when I was starting to do comic dubs. So it was still early days. I have grown a lot since then, hopefully. And I hope that this redubbing will actually show how much I've grown and how much has changed over the course of the years. So without further ado, let's go on with the preview. So the one thing I wanted to change was the intro. Since this is going to be in one big video, each of the comics will be split up with an opening title. But I wanted to do something different. I wanted to pay homage to those old anime tropes. You guys ever sat down and watched an episode of Pokemon and then you hear Ash or one of his friends literally reading the title screen? That's pretty much what I did here because I wanted to do so. Enjoy.
Underfell, where you stand.
Each and every comic has that at the start, and yes everybody, I recorded with more than one voice, but I did all the voicing in this. So that's the first one. I thought it was a fun little thing I could add in. Nothing extra big, but I thought it added a little bit of fanciness to it. Another thing that was changed, I had a problem with Blukey. I will admit, here and now, the voice I chose for Blukey all those years ago was a mistake. Undertale Blukey's voice does not suit Underfell Blukey, so I went back and I redid his voice for this one. Hope you guys will find it a lot more pleasing and a lot more to, suits Blukey a lot better. Let me know down in the comments if you guys like Blukey's new voice. So, here's a preview. Enjoy.
We know you're pretending to sleep and all, but I'm not in the mood!
Yes, everybody, I also fixed it from being a whisper shout to being an actual shout. You are very, very welcome. So this is Blukey when he is not shouting. Spoiler warning, this right here is a new scene that was not in the original comic dub. And as you're aware, since these are technically my comic dubs that I've done, mine are going to be very different from everybody else's. I've included new dialogue, new extra skits, either during, at the end, or towards the beginning of some of the comics, because that's just a way of making it unique to my channel, and it adds a little bit more to it. It's kind of my way of giving back to the Pink Nikos for allowing me the honour of actually dubbing these amazing little comics that I have so much fun doing all those years ago. So, here's Blukey without shouting.
But either way, you're not walking away that easily. Oh no, we're getting to know each other very, very well. 'Cause either you impress me, or you don't make it out of this house alive.
So, obviously, Blukey, understandably, is slightly annoyed. He has a guest in his house that just keeps doing everything he tells them not to do. I would get pretty annoyed at first too if they kept looking or touching my stuff. So I thought, personally for me, I think it is definitely a lot better voice for Blukey, but would love to see your feedback as to what you think. Another character who ended up getting a new voice, Flowey. Flowey got a different voice. So since this is Underfell Flowey is actually more fearful and doesn't have that demonic tone to him that I gave Undertale Flowey. So I fixed it this time. I think it's a lot better. Here is another scene that wasn't added in the original comic dubs that I did between Frisk and Flowey with Tori. But Tori is not included in this little tiny preview, but you get to see a little bit of Flowey panicking.
Hey, just stay calm. Take a deep breath. It's okay. You too, Flowey. Oh, I'm taking deep breaths. I'm taking deeper breaths than I should, and I'm just a flower. Oh my god, I'm surrounded by children.
Again, another thing, this definitely 100% wasn't added in, but I wanted to show that Flowey is definitely one of those characters that doesn't do well in a stressful situation. Understandable, he's traumatized in this AU. He's gone through so much. I wanted to show that. He's fearful, he's concerned. But I also wanted to show you another scene involving Flowey. Here's another scene that I wanted to share with you. This one actually takes place during the comic, which is an extension of On the Bridge scene. Hope you guys will enjoy. Again, there's so much more that was added that I'm not showing you guys, but you know, enjoy. Also, yes, Papyrus's voice changed a little bit, only because I really wasn't happy with how he sounded in the original.
Whoop!
Huh? Wait, there's a dog in distress. First, the dog isn't in distress. We're in distress. There's fire, there's spears, there's cannons. Frisk, run! But what about the dog? Forget the dog. Have more concern for the flammable flower. Oh, right. Of course. Sorry, Flowey. Ah.
So, they're again establishing the fear in Flowey. And, of course, I'm going to keep the dog having the deep woof because it was funny. Now, is this a whole scene by here? Okay, so this one, again, is another scene involving Flowey and Frisk. Again, more of homage to the actual AU itself because of the bond between these two characters in that AU. It's vastly different from, well, to be fair, 7 years ago, I didn't know the Underfell AU as well as I do now, but obviously years later, I've done tons of research into the AU and the different versions, the fanon and canon version, and I can definitely see how the fandom has changed the AU. And personally, when it comes to like the version I like, I do tend to seem to favor the canon version. For one, Papyrus and Sans' relationship in that, it is nowhere abusive. They actually do care about each other. They're in a world where it's kill or be killed, but it's not like they want to be in that type of situation, which is why we're playing Underfell if. But anyway, here's another scene, not included in the original.
Frisk, don't go too fast now. You might fall and hurt yourself. That's a lot of rain and it'll definitely be slippery. The last thing we want is for you to hurt yourself out here. Least of all in the rain. Okay, I'll be careful. Thanks, Flowey. You're welcome.
I wanted to, of course, add a little bit in to show the bond that is growing between these two. He is a concerned flower. Frisk is his form of transportation, his protector. And, you know, in all honesty, I'm pretty sure he's older than Frisk. So, yeah, he has to look out for Frisk. Because, I mean, Frisk is 100% danger prone. Let's see. We got another scene here to look at. Just to wrap this up, I wanted to show you guys a little scene that I have included for Muffet. I have so many more things to show you guys, but I'm going to limit it to this. So, hopefully you guys are excited and want to see what else has been added in or changed. I can confirm Temmie still sounds like Temmie, and something I did notice on my old video was people saying that Tammy should have sounded like a boy. Correction. To me, Tammy is a female. I don't know if Tammy's gender is female, but I'm pretty sure Tammy. I have always voiced Tammy as a Welsh-speaking Tem, and I am proud. If it was Bob, I would have given Bob the boy voice, okay? But since it was confirmed that it is Tammy, I will use the voice I used for Tammy. End of discussion. But Tammy did get new scenes. In fact, I'm really excited for you to see what has been added for Tammy. But I'm not going to show you. But here, of course, is a little extra scene for Frisk and the Muppet incident.
There's someone like you. There's nothing scary about you or your little spiders. Speak for yourself, Frisk. Fine, I'll speak just for me then. You're not scary to me, at least. In fact, I would say you look adorable. How dare you? I dare. What you gonna do about it?
And that, of course, is all the previews for now. Again, let me know what you thought of Not So Blue. I will, of course, post another preview when I get even more of the comics done to show you the voice of Sans to see feedback. But right now, I just want to see like what the feedback for Napster Blue is first, if you think it's definitely a huge improvement. But I can 100% guarantee that if you watch the original dubs, this is an entirely different experience. There is new added scenes, different voices, new music is going to be in the background. There's going to be a lot more in this. And hopefully the Pink Nikos will enjoy it. I am definitely having a lot of fun redubbing this. And once we get this up, I would then like to move on to another series to redub. But I'll ask the community which one you guys would like me to dub next. Hopefully you're excited to see this. But again, this one will take a little bit of time due to the simple fact the one that is the most taxing and will definitely have a little bit extra dialogue is going to be the battle with Underfell Sans. That one is several pages. That is the one that I am most concerned about. That one, putting it in here. And on top of that, another reason why it's taking a little bit longer is because I want to try and put them in like the actual order in which these events are meant to take place in the story, as in like the events of the ruins. You see all the comics to do in the ruins, then you move into Snowdown, so on and so forth until you get to like Judgment Hall, like that. Anyway, I hope you like what you saw. Hope you're excited to see it. And again, I didn't include any music or the final versions of each of these, but I hope from what you've seen, you are excited. And yes, as you can see, there's like this weird like colored background thingy going on. Don't worry, that's on purpose. That won't be in the final like viewing. That weird like starry purpley background thing. I just made the scene transparent. That's why you can see it. But yeah, if you guys are excited and like what you see so far, be sure to give me a like on the video, comment, share it. I don't know. Give me feedback on Napster Blue, and if you guys found some of the scenes funny, and if you liked Flowey's newer voice. I personally do prefer this one, since it's not as taxing on my voice for one. And also, he's meant to be friendly. He's meant to be the nice Flowey, and not the absolute horrid Flower that would crash a game just because he wants to have his way. So, yeah. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.